York, and the home of the Nets. We're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. You look at Boston. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And, you know, for Boston, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of time for them to recover, but they have to show signs of improvement soon.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Young is out there with Brown. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Williams at the power forwards position. Good work defensively by Horford. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Al Harden, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And both of these teams very strong, Chris, on the glass. Very good rebounding team.
Oh, tell the referees to get ready tonight to break up some melees. It's going to be physical inside. This is what we love. Not dirty, just physical play. Old school basketball.
Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Oh, don't get in his way. Horford not to be denied when he gets in that close.
Boston on D. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. The screen from Brown. Here's the three. Tatum's shot is off.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot two from the line.
And no longer a guy you're okay to foul. Griffin's made steady improvement at the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Now, here is Young. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And where I thought he was out of his mind was the playmaking. Time and time again, he set his teammates up for the easy bucket.
Here's Harden. Short. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Young. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And they get it back. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Boston shooting their first free throw of the evening. That one misses for Williams.
Well, make no mistake, defense is the foundation for this Celtics team. That's their calling card.
And the basket by Harden.
That's just outstanding awareness from Irving right there. Remarkable at finding his guys when they're wide open.
Now, here is Young. Horford with a screen on Irving. Brown outside. Picked by Horford. He hits Brown with the drive. Here's Williams. The dish now to Horford. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Harden the pass to Irving over Young. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden. Irving's got 5 now.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. Nets leading by 6. Feeds it to Irving. Durant with a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams dishes to Brown. Horford with a screen on Irving. Durant with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's got the ball. Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Tatum. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And a beautiful two-way game for him. Blocking a couple of shots, giving the opponent something to think about.
Durant, that's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke, right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Young kicks to Williams. And there's the feed to Brown. He's looking for Horford and finds him. To the left side wing. Young passes to Brown. Horford. Trying to get back on track. Jordan with some nice D.
D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And in the early part of the season, a lot of players, Chris, are just trying to get into the rhythm of the season. When did you feel like the NBA season truly was in full swing for you?
For me, it had to be in full swing day one. I had to be ready because I was playing against the best in my position, and I wanted to establish myself as the best.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. Well, Kevin, you can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great at swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
Irving against Young. Horford with a screen on Harden. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Swingman Jaylen Brown trying to find his way in the league. He had a really good playoff last year, and he's kind of a renaissance man. Plays the guitar, studies foreign languages, is a captain of his high school chess team, but he doesn't want none of me, though. You know, I'll get him in chess.
The first free throw is good.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And Brown drops them both. And it's rare for rookies to come into the NBA ready at the defensive end. But you know what, C-Web? Jaylen Brown already more than solid.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a great frame. He plays physical. He's in a great system, and he wants it. He'll only get better with time.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Celtics trail by 12. There's the pick. Horford kicks to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got his first points of the night.
Oh, man, how about that vision from Horford? I mean, it's all about hitting the open man. High efficiency offense right there.
Shot from free throw range. A putback.
Well, that's why his size and length are so valuable. He altered the shot and collected the glass. All in a day's work.
To the paint. Shoots. The putback. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
You have got to box out Horford on the glass, given his size.
And here's Harden for three. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Such a wide open look.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Harden against Brown. Harden kicks to Durant. And the Nets miss again. And here's Boston. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Pass to Horford. Young outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. That one goes. Count it. Now it's just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Durant for three. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And Young kicks to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Passes it to Tatum. He dishes it to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That shot no good. Now here's Tatum, defended by Durant. Steps back and shoots. That one a little long.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Young against Irving. And Young kicks to Horford. Sinks the three-pointer. Horford's got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Irving. Right side Durant. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
Harden against Brown. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Griffin dishes to Jordan. Puts it up from 12. It's tipped.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this week.
Brown the pass to Young. Horford with the screen on Irving. On the wing, Brown. Beyond the arc. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Celtics lead by 3. Harden kicks to Griffin. Harden against Brown. Outside Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
You just love how Harden moves the rock. When a teammate is wide open, he gets it to him so fast.
Brown outside. Horford dishes to Tatum. Over Durant, and another basket for Boston.
Yeah, and Tatum showing consistency now from the mid-range. And when he has space to shoot it, he does not hesitate even for a second.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Irving kicks to Durant. Over Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 13.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort.
And the Celtics signed Brad Stevens to a 6-year contract to lure him away from Butler in college basketball. Chris, they were very confident he'd be a great coach.
Well, they might want to pull out their pen and have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
Boston making some changes. Parker's checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Dwight Bikes in for Young. Guarded by Jordan. Kicks it to Tatum. There's Bikes. Parker outside. To the inside. Here's Tatum. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 10 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low, here's Griffin, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Free throw drops for Griffin. The Celtics with the lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bikes the pass to Tatum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Green. No good. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what do you... Here's Dinwiddie. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the court for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Parker. Then it's Green. Then there's Dwight Bikes. They get it back. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And it's the long arms of Jordan, staying active on the boards for these high-percentage putbacks.
And Chris, I know you started doing a podcast, Fearless or Insane, with Chris Webber, an opportunity to have some meaningful conversations. What's that been like?
It's been great, Kevin. I've gotten a chance to talk to some friends, some mentors like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I've gotten to speak to him about what it was like playing for Wooden, what it was like coming up in the crazy 60s and that time. And, you know, he's such a thoughtful and a great individual. So to hear his stories about he and Muhammad Ali, he and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these great figures is just wonderful. I also got to speak to track legends John Carlos and Tommy Smith, who in the 1968 Olympics, we've seen them kind of protest when they put their fist up in defiance and kind of put their voice out for the voiceless. And I got to talk to them about how tough of a moment that was. Did they know the sacrifice that they were making? What happened, the backlash to what happened? And then all these years later, do they feel kind of vindicated that we're showing them so much love and people around the world appreciate what they've done? So we try to just discuss fearless or insane. You know, they say insane is doing the same thing over, expecting a different result, where these guys put their lives on the line. And they kind of knew that it necessarily wouldn't change the arc of justice, but they felt that they had to do it. And so it's just some cool conversations with people and athletes that were much more than an athlete. And I've learned a lot, and it's been a cool podcast.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. On offense, here are the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. that one misses. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball's about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Yeah, you have to make the effort to gain position. Keep position. Go harder after rebounds. None of that was happening.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
Here's Bikes. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bikes has got it all tied up now for Boston. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jordan dishes to Harris. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Bikes. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Harris. There's Dinwiddie, guarded by Smart. No good from Jordan. The Celtics shooting at 51%. Really solid. Parker kicks to Bikes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bikes has got 6.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Parker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
Screened by Parker. There's the pick. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Tyler Ennis comes in for Dwight Bikes. Now Ennis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Dishes it to Smart over Johnson. Boston again missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
James checked in for the Nets. Celtics have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Brooklyn trailing. Pick by Griffin. And here is James. Jordan sets the pick for Harris. Shot off the screen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Smart passes to Green. Here's Horford. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Horford's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And Horford, in his 9th season in the league, started making the three-pointer a big part of his offensive game. I mean, it's a shot we have to respect.
Harris dishes to Griffin. Over Ennis, and that one's good. Griffin's got 13 points.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Green, the screen. Ennis kicks to Green. From deep. But they recover it. Out to the right wing. Smart wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. James outside. He kicks it to Harris. From past the arc, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going after him.
The pass to Smart. Fires from 14. And again, it's Boston converting.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
Jordan the screen. Jordan with the screen on Parker. Here's James. Rebound by Parker. Celtics leading by 4. The dish to Smart. Griffin with the steal. Now it's Griffin running. Here we go. Sailing in. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Horford with the screen on Griffin. Parker passes to Horford. Shoots the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Again, the Nets for 2.
Now, he just needs some time to warm up. After a difficult first period, he has turned on the Jets in the second quarter.
Now here's Ennis. James covering. Screened by Parker. Ennis kicks to Parker. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless. I mean, Al Horford has a complete game. He can hit a big shot. He can get a defensive stop. I mean, even setting a great screen. And let's not forget about his passing. He does it all.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Harris. And then for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Green. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. And you think about Al Horford setting screens, Chris, he can pick and roll, but he can also pick and pop.
Well, what I like about that, and for those basketball nerds like myself, what that means is he can facilitate. So he's a threat. If he sets the pick, he can go to the hole and finish. But as a defender, you have to be careful because you just can't anticipate that he can step back and knock down the jump shot. And if he's good at that, what about when he steps back, pump fakes, gives you a hands up, spins, and dunks on you? That's what they're talking about.
And Parker, here we go. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
James kicks to Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, it's not always shots from deep that Durant will beat you with. He'll eat you up with the mid-range game as well.
Ennis kicks to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Tatum dishes to Parker. Johnson against Brown. Clock at 4. Horford with the screen on Griffin. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now here's Ennis. James covering. Horford attacking. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. 17 points for Horford. Nets trail by 3. James, the pass to Durant. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I'm surprised Durant didn't get the call there with all that contact on the shot. It's still a nice finish.
Ennis kicks to Horford. Here's Parker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Greg, when Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age.
Young's checked in for Ennis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would definitely have fun and relished in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington, and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and there was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't any shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy three, or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus it would give you freedom, because when you can shoot that Jimmy like that and you got a nice wet jump shot, it allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would have pump fake a lot from that three-point line and dunked on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
Tatum dishes to Young. Parker outside. To the middle, Horford. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter. You know, and if you remember in college with the Gators, you know, Al Horford played power forward. Power forward, center, they're the same now, but he's been out of position his entire NBA career, so you have to give him credit for playing tough night in and night out.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
How about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And as the league has moved to emphasize skill, it seems like things, Chris, are tipping Horford's way as far as him manning that center position.
Yeah, but you still have to be able to score inside. And so for Horford, we saw in the playoffs, you have to make your presence known inside. Though you're a big fella, you have to average a lot of rebounds, or you have to be physical inside. You still have to make your presence and your size known.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the three-point and two-point shot attempt averages for Boston.
And their offense centered around a three-point shot. That was the guiding principle on every trip. Their first goal was finding an open look beyond the arc, getting that extra point every chance they could.
Griffin sets the screen for Irving. At the elbow, Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Young with the steal. And it's slammed in by Young.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving.
Did you see that? How committed Irving is. Once he's in the paint, he's looking to score.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Brown with the three, and the rejection by Harden. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Screened by Parker. Brown outside. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Blake Griffin getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Some incredible work in this one by Blake Griffin. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing.
And it's just about...
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Young against Irving. And Young kicks to Parker. Horford with the screen on Durant. Here's Parker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Parker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. Harden outside. Picked by Griffin. Harden the pass to Griffin. For the lead. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown with it. He's picked up by Irving. From outside the arc, Griffin grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Harden. Outside Griffin. Fires the three. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Picked by Williams. Parker kicks to Williams. Inside, here's Horford. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. That's now 22 points for Horford.
Well, the reason Horford is scoring the ball at a consistent clip, it's because of his shot selection. Efficient. He's so good at taking his time and letting the game come to him naturally.
And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 1.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Horford's got 25 points in the game.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field now.
Picked by Griffin. Irving dishes to Griffin. Harden left side. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And Harden really cashes in from the mid-range. I mean, he makes a living torching defenses from there.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Parker outside. Picked by Horford. 5 on the clock. And Young, here we go.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with. Your teammates will follow.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Picked by Williams. And Young kicks to Williams. On the wing, Brown. Over Harden. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Williams.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Irving kicks to Jordan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Young dishes to Parker. Feeds it to Horford. Picked by Horford. Young passes to Parker. A floater, and Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. Count that one.
Then what is crazy is that it doesn't even look like it's hard for Durant out there. It's like he's bored with dismantling every defense he sees.
Horford sets a screen for Young. There's a screen by Williams. The feed to Smart. Horford with a screen on Irving. Smart kicks to Horford. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Horford's got 27.
And that's what Horford can open things up for the whole team offensively. I mean, that's where he can. Off the catch and shoot, bottoms up.
Jordan the screen. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, Irving is a knockdown three-point artist. Sensational at measuring these three-point perimeter shots.
Williams sets a screen for Young. Pass to Horford. There's the three. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Irving with it. He's got 12. Down low. And Jordan slams it home. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Great open look there. Horford's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Boston.
Wow, that's his fourth three of the game, 2 in each half. He has just owned that line.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Pick by Williams. Young outside. Over Irving. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Here's Dinwiddie. Those three-pointers off the mark. Austin's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. They kick it out to Green. And it's sent back by Irving. Harris with it. Out guarded by Smart. Yep, that one goes. 23 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant knows he has the size to battle with anyone down low and just goes right up to the finish.
Williams, a screen on Durant. Now here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. For 3, Durant. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Smart. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. He dishes it to Harris. Jordan with a screen on Green. The 11-footer. Jordan kicks to Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Passes it to Green. And again, it's Boston converting.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. 8 feet away. Jordan dishes to Irving. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And Irving is terrific at draining difficult shots. He's a tough shot maker, showing superb concentration inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Chris, you certainly played with some colorful characters during your career. Which players do you think are the biggest personalities now in the NBA?
Wow, I mean, when you think about the biggest personalities now, I mean, I think about a guy like Westbrook that's so soft-spoken, but his game is so loud that, you know, you have to take notice. Draymond Green, I think he's always been a guy that has never shied away from a microphone or the limelight. He's another guy that comes to mind. And so, and I think, you know, you always have to look at LeBron just because he garners so much attention, just because what he does is always going to be headline news, that he has fun with it. And so those three guys come to mind when I think about the biggest personalities in the league.
Now here's Ennis. Guarded close. Puts it up. But he gets it back.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
Green with a screen for Williams. Kicks it to Green. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. With 1 second left. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Jordan. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Celtics trail by 6. Bikes the pass to Tatum. He feeds it to Green. Celtics passing it around. Williams a screen on Durant. From the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
Durant for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Nets lead by 7.
Oh, he hasn't lost his touch at all. Great shooting performance from him.
Mikes kicks to Williams. Pass to Ennis. Here's the floater. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
It's Durant with the drive.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a poster.
Here's Bikes. 6 points for him. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ennis. Bikes kicks to Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer no good. Bikes. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nets lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happening. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Brown, Parker out there with Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Bikes in at the 1 spot. Outside Williams. Here's Bikes. Dishes it to Brown. He got right to the cup using that screen. Brown's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Johnson, the pass to Durant. Fires for three. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Bikes. Stolen by Harden. Outside Durant. That's tipped. Now the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Goes back up. And Durant lays it in. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this one.
Bikes dishes to Tatum. Picked by Williams. Inside. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it three.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
That's good from Williams. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Durant kicks to Johnson. Picked by Griffin. This one for three. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. James checked in for Johnson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Bikes. James covering. And Parker, here we go. Tips it. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Outside Durant. Back to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kicks it out to James. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brown the pass to Tatum. Over Durant. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Harden can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Tatum. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his length, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
Oh, Griffin in position.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Here's Bikes. James covering. Picked by Williams. Here's Tatum. They get it back. Here's Bikes. There's a screen by Williams. Brown against Harden. Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Griffin sets the screen for Harden. He kicks it to Griffin. And he banks in the layup. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Bikes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That one falls. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds. It's Durant on the wing. Griffin draws the double. No one near James as he lets it go. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Bikes. There's a screen by Williams. Bikes kicks to Williams. Over James. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
That's a tough size matchup there, and he takes advantage of it from mid-range.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for James. The Celtics also changing it up. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Young is subbed in for Dwight Bikes. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen knocks the defender out of the play.
To the middle. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Al Horford.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Off the pick. Offensive rebound, Nets. Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Celtics trail by 4. Now Young. There's the dish to Tatum. Williams in the post, defended by Griffin. Young passes to Brown. Picked by Horford. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Oh, that's a big boy bucket by Horford. He just used his delicate touch despite getting bodied by the dude.
A free throw off from Horford. And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
Horford, no luck. Nets leading by 5. Shoots. They get it back. It's deflected. And here's Young. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden dishes to Jordan. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
After a trying first half where he struggled with the shot, he has really found his rhythm, shooting the rock in the second half.
And Young kicks to Brown. Feeds to Horford. Picked by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Brown.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up to the nice-looking J.
Griffin, the feed now to Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Jordan. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so Young nails them both. So it's Brooklyn now. 4-point game. Griffin sets the screen for Harden. At the elbow, Griffin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Here is Harden. Irving with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Inside. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Nets lead by 6.
Harden's vision is incredible for someone who played mostly shooting guard throughout his career.
And Young kicks to Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops.
And it's about the versatility that Tatum offers, particularly offensively. He can guard and play multiple positions on the floor.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Jordan kicks to Durant. Harden outside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Irving against Young. Brown outside. Williams a screen on Harden. Here's Brown, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it looked as if he would never find his game after that awful first half start, but he's really hitting his stride in the second.
Irving from long range. The long distance 3 is buried.
He's just a tremendous shooter, especially when picks are creating space for him to shoot out there.
Celtics trail by 8. Out to the wing. Here's Tatum. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Harden the pass to Griffin. He dishes it to Jordan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Parker's checked in for Williams. That one is no good. Boston shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Tatum kicks to Brown. Passes to Horford. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Count the basket.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Celtics trail by 4. Parker outside. Young against Irving. Tatum kicks to Brown. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Griffin. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
.116 left in the 4th quarter. Young dishes to Tatum. Screen by Young. Brown kicks to Horford. Over Jordan. Horford no luck.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and he throws a shot off.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Parker. Outside Irving. Picked by Griffin. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Now look, this is nice. I love how Irving challenges the defense. Great at forcing the D to foul him while shooting.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game.
He's stepping to the line knowing he has a chance to seal the deal, and he doesn't.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 9. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. To the paint, and stolen by James. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
You're smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
James outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Blake, very strong game offensively. What gave you the confidence to take over?
I'm just putting in the work, and my teammates honestly believing in me and telling me to be confident at the end of the game. So I owe a lot to them. They came up with big plays. Just everybody working together.
Very good win for you tonight, Blake. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.